What's good, everybody? It's Mozu back with another lovely video today. I hope y'all chilling and everything. I'm making this video kind of as like almost like a departure, like a farewell for a bit, because I know I haven't been making many videos lately, and that content is definitely gonna ramp up as soon as I can do it. But necessarily lately, it's been a lot going on with moving into college soon. I only have a couple more days actually until I'm out. My room, it looks different, as you might be able to see just from right here, but I've been getting a lot of art done. I've been getting a lot of work done, so lately it's been a little rough with that, but I've been doing my best and getting as much as I can done, and I hope that y'all have been doing good lately. And I think in today's video, I'm gonna just talk a little bit about like pursuing your dreams and everything, and making sure to like never let go of your spirit in a way, because no matter how much like I feel like darkness surrounds you or anything like that, there's always a hope that will remain in your soul if you hold on to it. And I feel like that it's just important to remember that that hope does come from you. Sometimes it can feel like some of the things that we do or watch are the only source of that hope, but it does reside within us, and it's important to like, in a way, like look within with that and get that hope. I'm gonna have a piano recording at the end of this video actually, where I'm going to show me and my brother. We were playing the piano in the basement of our aunt's house, right? And it sounded really nice, I'm not gonna lie. It was very improv, we were just improvising. I think it sounds lovely though. He was playing the drums and everything, and I was playing the piano. And so the first part of it is gonna be more of like a piano solo kind of thing for me. And then he comes in later and he plays the drums and everything, and it ends up sounding really good together. At least in my opinion, it sounds really good. But y'all might see this chair behind me. Y'all gotta get one of these chairs, I'm not gonna lie. Like, these chairs, they're so nice. I'm not sitting in it right now, but necessarily here. Let me show y'all, because this chair, you just like sink into it, you know what I mean? So I'm chilling right now, you know what I mean? It literally, like, you sink into it because it starts like that, and you just, it's really nice for like just like relaxing and chilling, or like watching something or playing a game, It's really nice for that, honestly. But I wanted to mention too that, y'all, I'm gonna be making the thumbnail of this video in particular the wall mural right there, because the wall mural has been taking me this like whole summer. It's been like a whole summer project, right? And I've gotten really far with it, and I think that like if y'all feel lost on like what next to do, like project wise, or if you do happen to be an artist like me and y'all feel a little art block lately, I would suggest trying to do something that's like an everyday kind of project, right? And you could literally add one line to it one day, you could add like one line, but make sure you try to get everything that you can out, of your brain on those days onto the paper. And it can be like a big paper, it can even be a small paper. But I feel like that's good for not only like exercising, practicing like emotional expression and everything, but it's really good for just like seeing your progress over time too, and kind of getting you busy in a way at times, Times you can get busy from that. I'm sorry, I just saw these on my desk. My aunt got me these nice little bracelets and everything. I'm gonna be bringing them to college. I got all kinds of little cool jewelry and stuff that I'm gonna be bringing to college, and I'm excited for that. And I got like, I'm really grateful, honestly, to be in my position with going to college and everything, because unfortunately, like, I know that college is like a really expensive thing, and it's a really thing that is like, it's really difficult to go to college and afford that and then deal with everything else that you have to deal with there. It's a big step, to say the least. And sorry about the fly flying around my room. There's been a couple flies in our house lately. They're a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but I haven't killed them because I don't really like killing bugs. But necessarily, college can be like really stressful in a lot of different ways. And a main thing that's stressful about college, I feel like, is finance-wise, like stuff that's financially related. Because college is hella expensive to go to. And I'm really lucky and very grateful that I have my grandparents to help with that a lot. And I don't have to worry as much, I feel like, as most people do, which I'm very grateful for. But necessarily, I feel like nobody deserves to be in that debt or in that financial like situation where some people are even prevented from going to college because of that. And that just hurts my heart, because those people, they deserve better than that. Anybody who's struggling in a way like that, that's preventing them from literally achieving their dreams and stuff, and literally being themselves. Because going to college a lot of the times for most people is like a start with them to getting themselves out there, to exploring what their dreams are, and exploring if they already know, getting themselves out there with their dreams, like what they want to accomplish in their life, you know what I mean? And so it's just important to remember that it's hard to remember and truly process it, but the universe does do things for a reason. And it's very easy to be like pessimistic about a certain situation like that or something like that, but in reality, it's just important to like to keep going as much as you can, and know that there might be a reason, there might be a purpose behind it that you most likely unaware of right now. And I know that's easy to say, because the situations, like, I'm not saying to like force hope or anything like that in those situations, because those situations are very difficult, and it's very easy to get lost in a mindset where you're thinking very negatively about yourself or the situation or the future in general because of the situation as a whole. And that is valid to be thinking that way. I don't want y'all to think that whenever I say to like have hope and to like do this, that it's like something that is required, that you need to do, because in reality, a lot of times we are not able to do that. And that's a human thing. That's a very human thing. The only thing I'm trying to say with that is that hope will always exist within us, no matter what, no matter how we kind of feel about that in the moment, there will always be that little light of hope within us, I feel like, unless we truly willingly get rid of it, unless we willingly, disregard it. And, it can be easy to do that. It can be difficult to do that at times. It really just depends on your situation necessarily. But I want y'all to know that whatever y'all going through right now is probably for an important reason. And I know it might not feel that way right now, but it is going to be okay. And this, again, it's easy to say that, but if you're putting in the effort every day to try to learn as much as you can from what you're experiencing, and always be yourself, and always pursue what genuinely makes you happy to your core, to your soul, then I feel like no matter what, things will turn out okay. Even if it's far in the future, even if it's soon, things will turn out okay. And I just appreciate y'all so much for, like, I know it's probably been like annoying or something, for me not to be making videos as much as I have lately and everything. And I get that. Honestly, I should have posted something or something being like, I'm gonna take a break, because this is like, I'm making this video now to be like in college and stuff, in the beginning of college. I know I'm not gonna be able to be making videos like consistently, like for a while, probably for a month at least, I feel like. And I just wanted to make this one as kind of like a farewell video in a way, just as much advice as I can put out there, as much inspiration and hope I can put out there as I can before I leave for college and before other life-changing things happen for a lot of people, because I feel like a lot of people are going to be going through some like rough times and everything. A lot of people, we all have our struggles. We all have the times, where we're going through rough things. And it's important to, no matter how hard the situation is, no matter how much of a struggle that it really is, that just always try to be yourself. Always try to express your emotions the way you think is correct. and the way that you feel in your soul is the right way to do it, you know? Just hold on to what makes you yourself. It's kind of what I'm trying to say, you know, because it's really easy, I feel like, to get lost in the void of negativity and pessimism. And again, that is understandable. And do not try to force any hope or any, you know, love for the world or even for yourself, because forcing that at any time, like I've mentioned before, it's gonna be, in my other videos I mentioned how it's not good to build things on an unstable foundation. And that's what you would be doing, you know. If you force that hope, it's probably going to be a lot harder for you to find hope in the future for things that you should be feeling hopeful for, that you should be acknowledging and being grateful for. It's probably going to be a lot difficult if you're over here in the moments where you're supposed to be feeling pain and you're supposed to be understanding your situation and learning as much as you can from it. And if you're over here trying to ignore that pain by trying to just relentlessly pursue this false hope, then, you know, it's gonna build that unstable foundation. And I have personally done that before. You know, I know that feeling, and it's not a good one. And I just don't want to see other people have to go through that struggle. And I just hope that y'all know that I appreciate y'all so much, even though I'm not going to be making videos that much lately, and I'm probably not going to for a while now. I appreciate y'all so much, and I hope that my content inspires you. I hope that my content helps, even if it is just a little bit. And even if it does help a lot, and if it does inspire you a lot, I just want to make sure that y'all know to not, like, completely adopt, like, my views and my ways of thinking on these things, because necessarily I'm a human, I got flaws too. And not only that, but I feel like the main reason I'd be making these videos and everything is to put my perspective out there so that people can more healthily form theirs, you know. I'm not trying to make other people, you know, feel or believe or, you know, adopt my perspective and my way of viewing things in life as a whole, because a lot of people see things differently. Everybody sees things differently, technically, you know. And that's how it's meant to be. I don't want y'all to be out here being like trying to force any hope, trying to, you know, force anything just because you're watching this, you know, and you feel like that's the correct thing to do, because in reality, it's probably not. Y'all, wherever you are right now, if you're trying to be yourself, if you're trying, then that's what counts. Even if that trying looks like it's going nowhere right now, it counts. And it's amounting to something way greater in the future that is really hard to comprehend right now. And I just hope y'all know that whatever that is, it's meant to be this way right now. And I love you all so much, and I really appreciate y'all. And I wanted to say before I leave and everything, that before I play the piano recording as well, that I'm just really proud of y'all for coming this far with me. If you have stuck around in this channel, watched my videos, seen me grow, you know, I appreciate y'all so much, because y'all have literally seen me grow into being a teenager, basically, into the first steps of adulthood in a way, into growing into that. And y'all have stuck around and listened to my advice genuinely and appreciated what I had to say. And even if you haven't stuck around this long, even if you're just joining now, like, I appreciate you so much for going out of your way to listen to what I'm saying. And if you don't agree with my videos, if you don't agree with what I'm saying or how I present myself, then I also understand. And I want y'all to be entitled to your own opinion on anything, genuinely anything in this world. You are entitled to your own opinion. The only advice that I have to give about that is make sure that or at least try your best to make sure that your opinions are not actively harming yourself or harming anybody else. That, in my opinion, is the only time where an opinion should directly be opposed. You know what I mean? There should directly, you need to combat against that. You need to figure something out to change that, you know, if it's directly hurting other people, the world, or yourself type shit. So just keep that in mind is all I'm trying to say. And I appreciate y'all so much. And I can't wait for y'all to see the wall mural and everything. In fact, I think I'm gonna pick y'all up. I'm gonna pick you up And I'm gonna show you what I got so far, actually, real quick. I'm gonna show y'all this because I think it's quite fascinating. So let me turn on the light real quick. Let me turn on the light and show y'all. This is what I got so far on the wall mural. And again, like I said, this actually I started the beginning of spring break, actually. And it's been slowly being built upon all this time, right? And so we got all this stuff over here, right? Like the realms right here, the realms of reality. All of this, mainly all of this is gonna go along with my comic series, right? And the main parts that goes along with my comic series is the fact that the top of it, right? The further it gets to the top, the further it gets, you know, to the top of this, the closer it gets to my like dream world and the comic series as well that I plan on creating. And that's supposed to represent how this foundation is built on my memories in my life and my past experiences, and it's built a tower up to the top where my future remains, you know, my future resides, because my future is with that comic series and getting it published, getting it out there, and getting my name out there because of that, you know. And so that's why it's on the top, you know. And there's all kinds of little words and important things. Every little line, every detail has a memory, has, you know, an emotion behind it. And it all has meaning, necessarily, perhaps. But I hope y'all appreciate it. There we go.
you.